All right, guys, Chase Cromwell here. I just wanted to get on, introduce myself, welcome you to my office. We're currently under the process of building up our YouTube channel, Chasing the Cromwells. And today I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about how I became a real estate agent. I've never really dove into something like this with my followers, my audience, and really told you guys my true feelings of how I got here and what it took to get here and why I'm still here today. So it started 6 years ago. Actually, that's 6 years ago is when I got my real estate license, but it started when I was 23 years old. My wife and we bought our first house up in Alpine. And at the time, we were working with this agent, Sandra Brown. I think she was working for Prudential, which is now Berkshire Hathaway, and where I work today. And she was trying to recruit me. She thought that I had a personality fit for real estate. I thought it was a joke. I did not see real estate as being something that I could categorize myself as. I didn't think I had the confidence, the communication skills, the negotiation skills to do such a big job. So at the time, I had been detailing. I had owned a detail business since when I was 23. It had been for, let me think here, 7 years. So I had built this business. I had built a great reputation all over East County, cleaning people's cars, working my butt off, sometimes doing 50 big trucks on a weekend, over 100 cars a week. And it was a grind, let me tell you. So it was cool that she gave me the opportunity, but I never took it. I didn't see it. At the time, my wife and I started having kids. Things got a little bit tough. Obviously, we had more mouths to feed. And she had a full-time job working at Nordstrom. She was an assistant manager in her department. She wanted to quit. After our second kid, she wanted to quit and be a stay-at-home mom, which was great, and that's what we wanted. We didn't want anybody else to raise our kids, which that's hard to do. You know, in San Diego, living in San Diego with the median income needing to be $80,000 and me not even coming close to that with my detail business, it was hard to pay a mortgage. We were negative money in our account every single month, but we still did it. Well, I was at the time not only doing detailing, but I was working construction full-time for my dad, and I was not happy there. It was not because how hard I worked or getting up and putting in those crazy hours. It wasn't what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I had no interaction with people. I love being around people. I love talking to people. I was going to college for communication, learning everything I possibly could. From cultural communication to relational communication. And those are the types of things that help me connect with people better. And I wasn't able to use that in the ditch. I was digging holes all day, and it was amazing. It paid me $3,200 a month, but on top of that, I still had a detail, and it wasn't enough to raise a family and have my wife not work. And so Sandra Brown reached out to me 4 years later. I was 27 years old. She's like, come to work for me. And I thought about it. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just do the test and get my license and see what happens. And then I'm gonna start flipping homes with my dad. That way I can get my dad out of construction. We'll start flipping homes and we'll start making money together. And my dad decided that he was gonna go to school in Georgia to become a gunsmith. And at that time, I took the opportunity to tell my dad that I'm going to chase a new career. When he went to school, I said, when you come back, I'm gonna be a real estate agent. And that was really hard for both of us. That broke my heart because I felt like I was leaving a family business. It broke his heart because he lost me, and I was one of the hardest workers he had and loyal workers. But I had to make a change. That was probably the scariest time of my life, aside from having my first child and not knowing how to be a father. And it was taking that leap in a career move. I didn't know. I had no experience. I was not confident. I didn't know what to expect, but I thought to myself, well, at that time I had been detailing then for almost 13 years. I had built a really good reputation detailing cars, and everything was based around customer satisfaction, customer service. Although I was making pennies on the dollars, I knew, it was a huge barrier to get over. The other barrier that I had to get over during this huge time of this transfer was, separating myself from a detailing guy to a real estate agent. Most people see real estate agents and that career as a more professional career than you have detailers that were more of a service, a luxury service. So how could I put myself in a totally different realm while being in this realm? I did this to earn money, but every time I went in front of somebody and I was networking, I would give them my real estate card. And I said, I'm a real estate agent. I'm building my career. This is what I want to do. I can help you. I can serve you. I will do a great job. I will do whatever it takes to sell your home or find you a home. And the struggle was real. My wife and I could not afford our mortgage. We were negative money in our account every single month. And that was a tough pill for us to swallow. So it was time to make a sacrifice. It was not just a career move. I had to downsize my home, my first home that I bought. It was 1,500 square feet. Our mortgage was like $3,000. I couldn't afford it. I had 4 jobs. I was trying to build a career. I was feeding my kids. I was taking care of my wife. So I decided to sell our first home, which is a completely different story that I could get in with you guys about, and move into a smaller house with a way cheaper mortgage. Probably it went from $3,000 a month to $1,200 a month. And at that point, I could really focus on my real estate career and take that extra income that I had that was going towards a mortgage and start building it towards my real estate career. From there, my hair was on fire every day I got up. I was cleaning cars. I was calling clients, I was networking, I was going through my phone, my database, anything I could do to build this business up. And I was also working for my church full time as a facilities director, picking up side work and then occasionally working for my dad. So it was a stressful time. And 6 years later, today I'm here. I work for Berkshire Hathaway, and it was the greatest thing I could have done to my life, to help my family, to help myself, was to take that leap, that career change that nobody or a lot of people are scared to do. I was scared, I was terrified. A lot of emotions ran through at the time of the change. Me and my wife were scared every month, not sure how we were gonna make money, how we were gonna pay our mortgage. I owed people for the build. And I put my head down and I just went to work every single day. And in 6 years, I surpassed your average agent's growth each and every year by growing 20% my business. So my first year I went from selling 10 homes to last year, ending the year with my 63rd home in escrow, closing 58 escrows. And yeah, so career moves are not always that bad for you. They're scary for sure, and they're tough for probably years to come. But in your heart, the greatest piece of advice that I could give anybody that is listening is to follow your heart. Don't be scared. Do not live your life in fear. A career move that you want is not a bad thing. It can be a great thing. And just stay focused on what you want, focus on your goals, set goals, plan. And if any of you guys ever have any questions or concerns about a career move and you want to know what it's like, feel free to message me, DM me. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. I went through one of the hardest times of my life during that, and it was challenging, but I made it through. A lot of it was given to God, my wife, and my drive. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little video of how I got into real estate. Take a look around our YouTube channel. You'll find some stuff about Foss Trails, which is our bike track that we get a bunch of professionals out there to ride at, give back to the community. We invite all these young kids over to ride. Our Christmas video, some previous property videos, we're going to be ramping things up. We'd love for you guys to subscribe, to follow us, and to keep track of what we're doing, because it's going to be crazy. I'll tell you guys more videos to come. So appreciate it, enjoy, and we'll see you soon.